Brigada PAGBASA. Castan's National High School launches Project REACHOUT in response to reading setbacks. Brigada PAGBASA program is one of the main features of the 2021 Brigada Eskwela. The importance of teaching reading to students despite the pandemic was highlighted in the previous school year. In line with this, Castan's National High School came up with Project REACHOUT, Reading Empowerment Amidst COVID-19 with the help of united parents, volunteers, and teachers. This project aims to help the students in frustration level to improve their reading ability and to level up from frustration level with the help and assistance of their parents, teachers, and volunteers. The first step that the teachers did was to identify learners whose reading index falls under frustration level on the data of the field area conducted before the end of the school year 2019 to 2020. This project focused on grade 8 to 10 students since the school do not have the data for incoming grade 7 students. The next step was to seek for help and assistance from parents and volunteers, especially from the alumni. At the same time, language teachers also prepared for the reading materials that will be used for the conduct of the pre-reading assessment, intervention phase, and post-reading assessment. On September 14, 2021, we had 8 volunteers. 7 of them were alumni and 1 is a teacher applicant. Also, the parents of the 42 students who were in the frustration level were very cooperative in guiding their children on how to read. They are also considered volunteers. Thus, the school had a total of 50 volunteers. The English and Filipino teachers also guided and assisted the students and the volunteers during the project implementation. Based on the submitted report, there were 42 students in the frustration level who underwent the project REACHOUT. According to the result of the 2-week project implementation, the project had a good effect since the students spent more time in reading with the guidance of their parents, teachers, and volunteers. This project was a true success as students were able to understand what they are reading. Not only thus, the students understood the passage, but they also feel involved as teachers took care of one of their needs. The school hopes that the conduct of the said project in the succeeding years will be more successful through the number of volunteers and learners who will participate and involve themselves in the goals of the reading program. Partnership initiatives and activities. Involvement of partners in Brigada PAGBASA with the following key activities. Collaboration with partners to secure the list of struggling learners and non-readers per grade level. Coordinate and collaborate with the LGU in mapping the location of struggling learners per grade level. Collaborate with the LGUs on mapping community volunteers to be equipped on teaching, reading, and handling remediation classes for Brigada PAGBASA. Train volunteers on the methods and techniques to teach beginning reading and use the Reading Remediation Toolkit. Plan with teachers and community educators on the implementation of the Brigada PAGBASA reading intervention. Partnership on pre- and post-core reading skills assessments using functional. Literacy assessment tool to identify children by trained parents, caregivers, community educators, and child leaders and facilitators. Mobilize trained Brigada PAGBASA facilitators to develop contextualized reading materials and books for reading sessions with children. Review of contextualized reading materials and books for reading sessions with children. Mobilize and support trained Brigada PAGBASA facilitators to implement reading and literacy building intervention to children's tutorials, reading, English, science, and math. Brigada PAGBASA rollout. 2 to 3 hours reading remediation session, storytelling, teaching beginning reading, and drills. Conduct feedbacking and reflection activities with teachers and community educators to identify gaps and lessons learned in the project rollout. Partnership on school development of program tutorials. Partnership on establishment of reading help desk or tutorial hubs. specify other initiated school literacy and numeracy activities and interventions. Castañas National High School would like to send its gratitude to all parents, teachers, students, and volunteers who had given their time and efforts for the success of the Brigada PAGBASA Project Reach Out for this school year's Brigada Eskwela. Thank you so much.